Good day, everyone. I am Tolentino, as BPED first year college student from University of Cebu. For today's discussion, we will be tackling about problem solving and creativity. So the content. So we tackling about the problem solving creativity, the Torrance creativity framework, including fluency, flexibility, elaboration, and originality. And lastly, the creative problem solving and the sixth stage of CPS. And the objective of this discussion are explaining the four criteria of creativity by Torrance, practicing the creative thinking, and apply problem-solving skills. Introduction. Problem-solving and creativity go hand in hand. So you need to be creative in order to solve a problem. It is unfortunate that these are not adequately taught in the classroom. Framework for creativity thinking. A common framework for creativity thinking process described by Torrance in 1979. Each aspect is defined below, along with ways to facilitate the perspective aspect by using keywords and applications. Who is Edward Paul Torrance? So Edward Paul Torrance, known around the world as the father of creativity for his near 60 years of research that became a framework for the field of gifted education. He was a professor emeritus of educational psychology, invented the benchmark method for quantifying creativity, and arguably created a platform for all research on the subject since. The four criteria of problem solving. First is influency. So influency refers to the product of a great number of ideas or alternate solution to a problem. Influency implies understanding, not just remembering information that is learned. The keyword of fluency are compare, convert, count, define, describe, explain, and many more. To apply this, you can do some activity like trace a picture and label the parts, or outline an article you find on your topic. So the next one is flexibility. So flexibility refers to the product of idea that shows a variety of possibilities realm for thought. It involves the ability to see things from different point of view, to use many different approach of strategies. The keywords of this strategy are change, demonstrate, distinguish, employ, exploit, and many more. To apply this one, you can do some demonstration from the topic. Next is the elaboration. So elaboration is the process of enhancing idea by providing more details. Additional details and clarity improves interest in understanding of the topic. The keyword of the elaboration strategy are appraise, critique, determine, evaluate, grade, judge, measure, select, and test. To apply this one, you can tell your neighbor about your last family trip using as many details as possible. And lastly is the originality. The originality involves the production of idea that is unique and usual. It involves synthesis or putting information about the topic back together in a new way. The keyword of this strategy are compose, create, design, generate, integrate, modify, rearrange, reconstruct, and recognize. To apply this one, you can write a title for the idea of your life, or you can write a essay title about the topic. Creative problem solving. So, creative problem solving is an intentional process for a solving problem and discovering opportunity. It is supposed the use of creativity in coming up with solutions which are not only novel but practical as well. And there are 6 stages of creative problem solving, where both divergent and convergent thought process are used. These steps are essential for the search for data and then the narrowing of data also. So during the conversions, the data that is very close to the point of issue or close enough to warrant further consideration are selected. So the 6th stage of CPS. So the first one is the objective finding stage. In this stage, divergent thinking to list the problem. And convergent is then used to identify a relevant area for discussion. Hits and hotspots are identified, finding priority, importance of the problem, its urgency, and its nature. Next is the fact-finding stage, where understanding of the problem is increased by collecting of relevant information. This also helps new idea to be guaranteed. Hits and hotspots helps to see the problems in the new light. The third one is the problem-finding stage. In this stage, all the previous stage hits are used to identify the most productive problem listings. Next is the idea finding stage. In this stage also, creative problem solving team look for potential solution. Mainly divergent activity is used to bring out many ideas using idea generation aids. So the 5th one is the solution finding stage. All the implementable ideas are filtered out and their feasibilities are checked. And the last one is the acceptance finding stage. It is divergent activity that helps to implement solutions successfully via listing possible hurdles and ways to overcome them, developing implementation and contingency plans, and generating action plans for working. And that's it for today's lesson. Thank you for listening and thank you for your cooperation. I'm hoping that you learned something from my discussion. Thank you.